Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Latrell if you are new, and today we're going to be getting into this beat. We're also going to be reviewing the Hipdot and Cup of Noodles collaboration. Welcome back to my channel. So today, as you guys seen by our intro, we are going to be getting into the Hipdot and Cup of Noodles makeup collaboration. So you guys, I was like feeling a mix of emotions when I saw this. First of all, I was just like, girl, why? And then I was like, girl, bye. And then I was like, you know what? I kind of like the palette. I disliked it so much for a second that I started to love it. Y'all ever feel like that? Like, it's just kind of odd. It's just like kind of unconventional. Obviously, Cup of Noodles, you know, they're not even associated with makeup. So I like had to try it out, you guys. So inside the box, you have everything that was inside of the collection. So we have 3 colors here that double as a lip color or a cheek color. We're gonna get into those in a little bit. You also have the eyeshadow palette here that has 8 colors within this eyeshadow palette. You also have a compact sponge. You have a cute little Cup of Noodles pouch, and then you have some chopsticks. Let me go ahead and hold my opinions until we get to the end of this makeup look, and then I will let you guys know what we think about the Cup of Noodles and Hipdot collaboration. Alrighty guys, so I went ahead to prime my eyelid, and then I just got a little carried away and a little curious. So I wanted to see what I was gonna do for you guys with this palette. So this is the look that I've come up with. I hope you guys like it because that's what we're about to get into. We're taking diced carrot, packing this all on my crease, and we're just really building up the color first, and then we're gonna go ahead and blend it out. We are going to soften the edges just a little bit so that way it like kind of gradiates. And I still haven't cleaned up my brows yet either, y'all, so let's keep that in mind that we will kind of still cut down a little bit more on the intensity. Next, I'm gonna go into ramen noodle. Some people say ramen, some people say ramen. I say ramen noodles, but I've never like called Cup of Noodles like ramen noodles. I'll call them Cup of Noodles. Like I said, we are blending out the edges with this ramen noodle color, and as you guys can see, that just dramatically toned all of that down, if not took away all of diced carrots. So we are gonna go back and rebuild that up, but right now we're just gonna blend that on out. And back into diced carrot, we're gonna go ahead and just rebuild that orange up. So I'm just gonna stamp first because we still have a lot of color left on this brush. And then I'm going to like work down the lower half of my crease, making sure that I don't really get too far on top of the ramen noodle color, because then we will have to redo everything all over again. We just really want to bring back a little life to the crease of this look. The thing about this palette is that these colors are super pigmented. Like, they're giving really good color payout. I did use P. Louise Eye Base. I did do a video testing P. Louise Eye Base against using a regular concealer as a base, and I'll go ahead and I will link that right here because I think that is really good to know, because a lot of people say you need P. Louise Eye Base, but like, do you really? Do you really? So I'm gonna take this small brush here. It could be a lip brush, but quite honestly, it's just kind of like a, I don't know, it's just like a little brushy brush. And I'm gonna take this color Teriyaki. So this is like the ashier brown color because soy sauce is definitely a little bit more red toned. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take this one here. I'm gonna tap off the excess because it is a little bit powdery. As y'all seen, we have a little bit of kickback. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start here on my outer crease, and I am going to stamp and create my line very much focusing it on my actual crease, but I'm going slightly a bit higher because if you guys can tell, I winged this side, and the only way that this wing is gonna match is if I go a little bit higher, because this brow just kind of, it doesn't extend as far, so I'm gonna have to like make it extend, but that will be a way for us to, you know, make sure we have a place for it to meet. Whoa! Don't curl up like that, y'all. Do not curl up like that. What the hell? Let me wipe that off. And I'm gonna just stamp outwards, because that is where we're gonna have it meet our brow, kind of like how this one is. When I do get to the front of my lid, I am actually going in the crease. Okay, so after we've built that color up, we're gonna take this eye shading brush and we're gonna go ahead and we're going to blend this line out. Now there's no product on here, so that way we're just gonna work with all of that color that we packed on and just soften it. But we will go back and like re-deepen it. So if it does get a little bit like too blended out, don't worry, because we are gonna go back. Y'all, I can honestly say that cup of noodles was not my like preferred choice if I was gonna eat noodles. Like it would absolutely be like the stovetop chicken flavored ones, not cup of noodles, because I actually did not like the diced carrots and like the, what is it, peas? They actually should have put a pea color up in here. They could have totally popped a green in here and that would have really given it, you know, that cup of noodles feel. But those two things were reasons why I did not like cup of noodles. And I also like didn't like how it was hard to make your cup of noodles correctly. Like, not saying that you couldn't, but you had to wait and like really let them sit for them to really get that nice softness, but then not too soggy. So for me, I just was like, just give me a pack of noodles. I'll make it work in the microwave. I'll make it work on the stove. I remember when I was younger, we used to just crush it up, put the seasoning on top and just eat it. Like, yeah, any day. Any day. Now we're going back in with more teriyaki and we're going to just stamp this and bring this back its deepness. Really working it up and blending it out. That is going to be the main thing right here, especially at this part. And you just really want to make sure it's like a nice gradient at the top. So I would even say kind of putting your brush on top of the line and more so working out that particular edge than working out the full line. My eyes, like the brows are different, but you ideally want to, in my opinion, if you want it to be dramatic, but like not too dramatic, you want it to meet where your eyebrows are gonna end, because that will just kind of give a very snatched look to the wing. Now I'm gonna take some P. Louise eye base and I'm gonna pop a little bit of this on the back of my hand. Use a nice flat brush or semi-flat brush. And some people say to lay and then don't drag, but I kind of find that to be easier for me in particular. You know, whatever works for you and whatever brush you have might make it, you know, a little bit easier. But I do find, because I also don't want like a cake ton of P. Louise eye base sitting on one spot, I do kind of drag it. I drag it. And you do want to meet your crease. So I just got a little bit on top of my crease, as you guys can see, which is okay. We could still go back and clean it up. But the reason you want it to meet at your crease is because you're also going to wing your P. Louise eye base, because your color needs to be winged. So we're gonna go ahead and we're just going to fill it in, but not too much, because like I said, you don't want a ton of P. Louise eye base just sitting on your lid. I'm gonna take roasted corn. There was corn in there too. Yeah, see, I did not like that stuff. Like, no, absolutely not. Don't put nothing in my noodles, okay? If I want something in my noodles, I'll put them in my noodles. But we're gonna take a roasted corn and we're gonna go to the front. And this glides on so easily, you guys. Like, this is like butter, okay? I think even if I didn't use the P. Louise eye base, this would still glide on very smoothly, just simply based off of the formula. I didn't touch it with my hand, but like, I don't need to. Like, look at that, I can tell. And we're gonna go to about halfway and bringing it down here on our inner corner. Next, we're going to take hot and spicy. This one is kind of giving real glitter, like glitter particles. So I do want to be a little bit careful, because I learned from the first side, like this one goes on smoothly, but it also doesn't necessarily need a lot, because the formula, again, I don't know what kind of formula this is, but it works out really, really nicely. So I'm just covering that middle space and really like packing this on. But we're also going to use another color, and this one is called Seasoning. And you guys, this color is so pretty. Like, I need to show y'all this on my finger first. Like, look at that. It's like a two-tone blue but gold kind of color. It is so pretty, you guys. And it really shows, like, look at that. That is so cute. So I'm gonna take some of that on another brush, and I'm gonna put this right in the middle, and I'm just gonna smear it kind of downwards to get that color on. But then I'm also going to like blend this. So that way where roasted corn and hot and spicy meat, it's not just like a harsh line, and it just kind of looks a little bit more like cohesive as far as all of these glitters go. And I am going slightly in on roasted corn because I don't, again, want the color to just be random. I want it to kind of flow into one another. All right, y'all, so I was doing all that talking, and I actually, if you guys can't tell, I made this crease a little bit lower than this crease over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this one down, because that'll be easier than taking this one higher. So I'm gonna just show you guys quickly how I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna take this brush that I use for the P. Louise eye base, and I am gonna go on the top, and I am going to just kind of shorten and go over teriyaki just a bit, so that way I can add in some more of the diced carrot and lower that crease. And don't worry about teriyaki like kind of disappearing, because that's essentially what we're doing. We're just erasing some of it so that we can bring it down. We're gonna go in with diced carrot, and we're going to just apply that color all over. And it's going on top of teriyaki. Don't be afraid to cover teriyaki, like cover it, sis. And then in with ramen noodle, we're going to soften those edges like we did at the beginning. And then back in with diced carrot in the crease. And back in with teriyaki, we're going to redefine, but we're going to make it a little bit lower. So let's try to make sure we match this side over here. And again, stamp first and then blend. I'm gonna go ahead and just touch back up hot and spicy, because as you guys see, we definitely kind of toned it down a bit. And with a nice angled brush, I'm gonna go into soy sauce, and I am going to create a nice wing, kind of heavily focusing it on the back half and then bringing it forward slightly. And it is a little bit tricky because we have this really, really like glittery, I guess, consistency of eyeshadows going on, but you want to just be patient and just work it up, because it's not going to come off straight off the first swipe. So just be patient and work that color up. My trick is that I'm just really laying it down and then just like not disturbing the drag process and just really flicking it. That's why you need a brush very snatched, because that is going to make this process like that much easier. Now, once I get to the front, I'm gonna just get very close to the lash line and like barely bring it past that. Low-key get it in my eyes, but gotta make that line, girl. Okay, wings are definitely not winging the same. But we will be able to clean that up with our concealer. So when we do get to that part of our makeup, that will be something that will help us out there. All right, so I have my base on, and I'm actually filming 2 videos at once. So if you want to see the new products that I've used to achieve this base and what I think about them, girl, just hold on, because it's coming. But make sure you are subscribed so that way you don't miss it. So in the box came this 3-piece lip and cheek set. So we have an orangey red here in the middle. There is also a regular red, like a nice deep red, and then there is a gold. So for my cheeks, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use this orangish red color, and it comes kind of like a lip gloss dopper, and I don't know if I should just like go straight in on my face or if I should put this on my hand. Okay, let's go on our face, and we're gonna just do 2 dabs there, like 2.5 dabs, 2.5 dabs there. And I'm gonna take my beauty blender and I'm gonna go ahead and just blend this out. Ooh. So at first it kind of gives you like that intensity that it's gonna be like pretty hard to blend out, but I feel like that was just like very easy to kind of tap out and soften. It's definitely lighter than like the Rare Beauty kind of like application. Like that kind of scarred me because it's so intense and so deep that one you really want to be light-handed with. But this one, you can actually like probably add a second layer depending on what you're going for. I feel like this one actually has a little bit more than this side, but I'm gonna just kind of take, you know, whatever's left and kind of add it to this side. So I'm gonna take the gold shade next, and I'm going to use this to mimic a highlight, hopefully. So I'm gonna put this here at the top part of my face, the top part of my cheekbones. I'll put a little here, some there, a little right here. And then we're gonna blend that out. And this one, I actually don't wanna blend out too much because we do, you know, want it to like show up. So let's see, I don't know, this one actually, y'all can still see those 3 dots there. This one actually doesn't blend out as easily as the other one did, but let's use my finger. And that blended out pretty well. This side, I'm gonna just go in with my finger and see how that works out for us. So it's more intense, but I'm gonna like beauty blend that out. There's so much like leftover sparkles on my face from the eyeshadow, you guys. I hope it's not like causing too much conflict. We're gonna blend out our Cupid's bow. Yeah, it's like, you probably wanna blend out with your finger first and then beauty blend. So blend this out, blend this. Yeah, blending with your finger, it's like beautiful. It's a little bit patchy, kind of like if you do it straight with the beauty blender, but my beauty blender is also not like soaking wet. It's like sprayed with like setting spray, kind of like light. So I don't think this red is really gonna do what I need it to do in regards to this look. So I'm gonna take that reddish orange color that we use for our cheeks, and I'm gonna just apply this to my lips. And y'all, I do not like colors like this, like a red on me, I'm just like, no, give me nude. But for the sake of the video and trying out the products, I'm gonna give the red a try. And it's definitely deepening what this look is, but I'm not mad at it. I'm gonna take my lip brush and I'm gonna just blend these two together a little bit more. And to finish up this look, we're gonna go back into our eyeshadow palette, and I am going to take the shade. So first I'm gonna take Diced Carrot, and I'm gonna put this right underneath. And then I'm gonna take a bit of Teriyaki, and I'm gonna put that on the outer corner. And just kind of bring that in halfway, not even halfway, like a little bit less than halfway. Alrighty guys, and here is the finished look. I like so enjoyed using this eyeshadow palette, you guys. This eyeshadow palette was everything. I feel like this palette made this whole thing worth it. So if I didn't mention already, this palette was $26. The 3 lip and cheek set were $22. So I feel like this was not a terrible buy. I think the palette is my favorite thing out of the entire collection. These products, I definitely see that a lot of brands are starting to do those, you know, double usage colorings, like the lips and the cheeks, you know, or even like putting it on your eyes. I personally am not a fan of red lips, you guys. Like, this lip to me kind of turned this entire look a little bit gothy. I actually, let's see if I put the gold on top, if I might like it a little bit more. And I have to do it with my finger because we know that it doesn't really blend out that well by itself. No, I don't know. I'm not sold. I think the idea and the concept behind these are really good. However, I think as far as the colors go, I really like the reddish orange and the gold. Like I said, I don't like red lipstick. I don't really care for red lipsticks, and I wouldn't gravitate towards this if I did. Now, it does give off a very nice light and buildable red color if that is something that you're looking for, and if you feel like red lipsticks usually just come off too intense, then you might like those. But I personally, I would not rebuy those. We did have a few things in this box that weren't entirely useful to the makeup applying process. I don't think I could have used this at any given point. I don't really use a compact to set my face. Maybe throughout the day if I get a little bit oily, I might pull this out and, you know, just kind of like blot a little bit, but for the most part I'm probably not going to use that. The little pouch is very cute. It's like a very thin little pouch, y'all. Do I think you need this? Probably not. And the chopsticks are super cute. I definitely feel like they could have utilized the chopsticks in their shape in a different way by maybe creating a lip liner or maybe even an eyeliner and making it the bottom half of the chopsticks. But if you need chopsticks or you like using chopsticks, then you got some chopsticks, girl. But that is it for this video, and I really want to know down in the comment section, what do you guys think about this collaboration? Do you guys feel like it was just totally hit? Do you feel like it was a miss? I do think there was an opportunity to kind of make this palette a little bit more special by maybe adding in, like, you know, a nice green shade in here to mimic like the peas that they put inside of the cup of noodles. But I do think the palette is really cute. I do think the colors are very pigmented, especially the glitter shades that I used today. I just loved all of them. And I know I've been teasing you guys and telling you guys that I'm gonna be telling you guys about our giveaway, and today is the day. So we are going to be doing a major giveaway. So you guys help me reach 500 subscribers. And at this point, we have totally surpassed 500. I think we're about I think we're at 550 subscribers. So for one, thank you guys so much for being super supportive and just, you know, sticking with me through these videos. And you guys truly appreciate the content that I put out. So I want to give you guys some makeup, girl. If you guys are into makeup, if you're into makeup. If you're not into makeup, this is probably not gonna be the giveaway for you. So I'm gonna be picking 6 lucky winners to win some makeup in this giveaway, and 1 lucky winner is going to win this entire box. Now, you guys heard my take on this and what I think about it, but I know some of you guys would probably love to win this, and this box itself is just like a very nice collector's item. So if you're starting off your makeup, you know, this is gonna be something very cute to have on your display or even in your makeup room, or just when you do your makeup, just having it there. How do you enter this giveaway? So it's gonna be so easy, so simple, and so worth it. So all you guys have to do is go to l.co.com and enter your email. I don't know how much easier it can be than that. You don't have to do anything on Instagram. You don't have to do anything down in the comments, unless you want to leave a comment. That would absolutely be well appreciated. But the way to enter this giveaway is to go to l.co.com, and you will be able to enter your email right there. So it is l.co.com and enter your email, and that is how I'm going to be picking the winners for this giveaway. Again, there's going to be 6 winners, and when I tell you guys the makeup that you guys are going to be getting is going to be so worth it. Like, there's like at least 3 palettes in each bundle box that I'm going to be giving away. So I'm just so excited to give back to you guys. I did a lot of going through makeup and trying to make sure I got the best stuff for you guys. And like I said, one of you guys will be winning this entire cup of noodles and Hipdot collection. So again, all you need to do is go to l.co.com and enter your email. That will be your entry. You can go ahead and mention it to a friend, mention to a family member. If you think they deserve some free makeup, girl, that's all they need to do is enter their email. And this giveaway is going to be running until June 24th, and then I will be emailing the winners to let them know that they have been selected and to get their details to send you your makeup. So again, very simple or very easy. All you need to do is go to l.co.com and enter your email for a chance to win some amazing makeup. If I'm not mistaken, all of the boxes are worth at least $120 in value for the products that are inside. So I'm so excited. I hope you guys are excited as well. And if you're watching this video and you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. I do post every Tuesday and Friday, but if you can't remember that, just hit that notification bell and you'll get notified every time I post a video. Please make sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I will link those down below so that way you can easily click and follow. And if you guys are interested, I did go ahead and do this base makeup using some new products that I picked up from Target, and one of them is a Black-owned brand, girl. So if you're interested in seeing that, again, make sure to turn on your notification bells because that will be coming up next. But thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one, girl. Peace.